agents. This is Judy Fordon here, and I wanted to talk to you about your goals. Not the actual numbers, but a checkup on how you're doing at this point, staying focused with those goals that you have set. How often are you reviewing your goals? Daily, weekly, monthly? Maybe not at all. And then ask yourself, what are you reviewing? I have found with agents I coach, and frankly with myself, that if I don't have a plan for reviewing a plan, that plan may become a distant want, need, desire. In other words, it may just not become so important to me any longer. So there are many ways to stay focused, and I'm going to give you one that I've seen the most success with myself and with some of the agents that I coach. Let's call it bookending. You'll need a journal, a calendar. It could be electronic. I really would suggest it be more of a paper journal or calendar. This isn't where you put appointments necessarily. This is more about those commitments that you've made to yourself. Okay, so you'll have that journal or calendar, and every evening it's your first bookend. You're going to look at your schedule. You're going to know what's needed to make yourself most productive. I want you to look and write out your goals. Doesn't have to be your entire business plan or personal goals, but enough of the items to remind yourself of what you want and why you're excited about it. Why is that important to you? So start with the basics. Could be you're working out in the morning, how much water you're going to drink, what food how you want to handle your food intake, your prospecting, your appointments, the people that are important to you, how are you going to spend time with them? So write that out every evening. Even if it's exactly the same every day, write them out. It's important to write it out to remind yourself these are the things that are important to me. Okay, and then you're going to go to bed, wake up in the morning, and your second bookend happens in the morning. This is when you're going to reread what you wrote the night before, focusing on the why it was important to you. Okay, so you've written down the night before, you're going to get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whatever time it is to do your workout. Man, you're determined the night before to do it. But then in the morning, sometimes things happen because I don't know about you, but sometimes when I wake up and I'm tired or stressed or I'm just really, frankly, in my old habits, I can rationalize myself right out of what I planned to do that I know is best for me. But this bookending will allow you to be stronger with your commitments so you don't let yourself out of what you wanted. Jim Rohn, one of his quotes is, if you really want something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. So it may not really just be an excuse per se, but we get caught up again in our old habits. We get caught up in the fact that we're tired. We may have gone to bed later than we wanted to. So if you do this bookending, write it out the night before, review it in the morning, I promise it is going to help you stay focused. It's going to help you to not make those excuses and let you out because, boy, the night before you were so sure that these things were so important. That's why you need to spend that time to really think about why it's important. So the next day when you're ready to make those excuses, you can say, wait a minute, now last night was only 12 hours prior. This is what I had said to myself. It'll make you stay more committed. Now, in a couple days, you'll hear from me again. I'm going to give you some other ideas how to position yourself so that your commitments are a little bit easier to stay committed to. And in the meantime, please get a journal, use your calendar, do these bookends, and go have a great week.